Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod, and we are headed to Tambisa, South Africa for Operation Cursed Mountain. Before we get going, I just want to let you know I broke with my normal tradition, or recent tradition I should say, of acknowledging a specific country where I have viewers who've been watching my videos. This is just to thank everybody who may be watching all at once these videos, and also give a chance to anybody out there who hasn't had a greeting for your specific country you're watching from. Give me a shout out down below in the comments, and I will be happy to add your country to the list. So periodically I will give a greeting or an attempt at the language from your country that you're watching from. And pronunciation, well, we'll keep working on that. But let's get in here to this swarming mission to the bar and grill, and let's hope we got a good old starting location for this swarming mission, and let's hope we have a better result than the last one. That loss of David Beckham still stings, and it's been a while since I've played a mission, so let's get back in there.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
We are in not one of my more favorite kind of starting positions. We have an option maybe if we're lucky. I take that back. I doubt we'll be lucky. Where can I get Serena Williams to full cover to try and get some vision for us? Looks like I'm going to try right here on Serena's first move to see what we can scout out as we move forward. It's going to be highly likely if we move up to this half cover, or maybe this full cover here, we can activate farther down on the left. We can easily activate within the restaurant or bar and grill section. So I'm thinking, you know me, always thinking, but not that it always works out that way. I'm kind of thinking, wouldn't it be nice to be able to skirt around here if we somehow were able to come down here, hide behind this full cover SUV as we kind of work our way around towards the roof access. That would be ideal in my book. Unfortunately, we can't go behind this wonderful cover truck to keep us hidden because we can't get around it, so we have to expose ourselves out in front of the truck. But that's what we're going to start out looking at. Serena Williams, we do at least have some full cover for you to gain some initial concealment and see if we can make any of this happen for ourselves.
Heading there now.
Nothing on the first move. I wonder, do we have another option? Can we reach? We could reach another full cover concealment potential position here, and that'll give us a lot of info on whether we're clear to get, or hope that we can get to the roof. The only thing that would break that and become very, very bad is if we activate down here. Swarming missions, we tend to have a lot of roaming pods more than the standard missions. So it would be nice. Normally I wouldn't mind just taking a turn to get everybody over here. There's not a lot of cover. I don't know that everybody can reach, and you know how I feel about itchy trigger tentacle. Well, let's see. Maybe we push it. Maybe we shall. Let's hope we can get most of our team over here. Let's give it a shot. We're going to hold off. Well, Serena, you should be in concealment for this first move, and then if they wander into us, we will react. Let's try this.
That's affirmative.
Oof. I call that lucky, lucky, lucky. And I call that nice, nice, nice. I'm happy, happy, happy. Now, we didn't cut across up this far. Now, Serena, you came across. I think we're going to hold off, and rather than run you over in that direction to this vehicle, we're going to play it, try to keep everybody's path a little farther back. We won't have a lot of Overwatch after this move. Let's get moving. Good, and you'll still have some good cover potentially. I can get a rocket positioned over here. Won't be steadied, but that's not a bad spot to be positioned with an infantry and a rocket. Let's see if I can get any... Okay. Tina. Wonder if it's safe to cut right across there, because most of us are going here. So this is the danger zone that I don't know if we would see in here, but having you moved concealed, there was no blip that we saw anybody here. So it starts making me feel that my goal of the roof, well, we'll see. We'll see if we get activity up top. If we're not seeing it down here, there's only limited places for a swarming amount of pods to appear on this map. So maybe what I can try, let's do a blue move to here and then see what we can reach.
Heading there now.
Alright, Tina. Yeah, I feel safer doing this in two separate moves. Just a tile or two farther back. Let's get you up to this
Heading
car.
there now.
Okay. So far, so lucky. That's not cover. Kristin, you have the auto rifle, so you don't have the extra distance, but you can move and shoot. Choices. Let's get you back this way. We're going to have some soldiers standing in the open, which does not thrill me on a swarming map with moving pods. But let's get moving over to where we might have some potential more cover around these cars for next turn. Fred, the Hoosier. Where can we get you? I think that should be safe.
Already there.
Yes. So we do know about the line that's safe to run across. Ruth.
Running.
And finally, Joltin DiMaggio. You can't... Well, why don't we run you this way, just so you have a potential sniper perch should things go to hell here next turn. There we go, swarming aliens. What kind are we going to hear? Of course, mechtoids have become a regular staple for us. And they don't wander into us. I hear some floaters. At some point we're going to start facing a little stronger variety of the floaters, the heavy floaters. I guess that's not going to happen quite this time. So I'm not going to push, because there's no full cover up here. I'm not going to push Serena up here yet. I want to try and get some of us into better firing positions before we make that move to the roof. And before next turn, when we get those better positions, we should hopefully also have some better sound cues. So Fred, let's get you moved right here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Kristin, I think I'm going to bring you right around here. You'll have room if something wanders into us down there. You'll have range of fire.
Okay.
Tina, it would be nice to have you near the... We're just going to bring you here, close enough to run up and be able to throw a grenade. Ruth.
Heading there now.
Of course, there's a lot of squad members hiding behind vehicles that tend to go boom in the night. Putin will bring you over here, and then we can move our sniper a little farther forward and also get the weapon steady. And we'll steady our rocket at this point, and then we'll start thinking about, when we get our sound cue, thinking about moving up to the roof and see if that will work for us. So let's steady.
Roger. Got my eyes on it.
We'll steady again over here. And overwatch all the rest.
Overwatch, aye,
Now the important sound cue, where is it coming from? Yeah.
aye. You hear that?
Inside, oh, there we go. Now we know where the mechtoid is. And we got to hit on something. Hopefully it's the mechtoid. Yes. We have a steadied rocket to boot, which is a good thing. What's he gonna shoot? It's okay. Do I still have cover? That's a very tough, good question, and he's getting repaired already by the drones. Fortunately, with that wall blown away, well, not fortunately, but he shot. The mechtoid shot, so he's not on his normal Overwatch. So that actually can be a good thing for us. We do have holo targeting available. We also hopefully have a shredder rocket available and in range. Let's find out. Yes, we do, with minimal scatter 0.5. Let's get that set off right off the bat right here. See if we can start weakening down the mechtoid.
Bringing the pain.
Bring the pain, bring the pain. Yes, there we go. We now have a shredded mechtoid and a fair amount of damage along with it. I think I do not mind having a little, I'm wondering, no. If I go here, it says I don't have vision per se. Yes, I do right there. Do I have vision on the mechtoid from here? It's telling me I got some funky no cover. I'm just worried about this wall disappearing in the middle of the battle here because it's on fire. So maybe Serena, let's try you right here. No, yeah, there's no cover by the ladder, but I can't peek around the ladder even though it's blown away a little bit and get an aim from there. So for some reason this table is full cover. I don't see anybody else. Oh, because it's a stacked table, so somehow that extra little pole gives me full cover here. So I will take it for you, Serena, and you will supply the holo targeting for us.
Moving out.
Oh, that noise made me jump. I didn't think there was anything to break through at that point. Can you tell? I'm a little nervous on this one. So we got a great percentage on this shot to provide the holo targeting on the mechtoid. 94%. Let's deliver Serena. Big old mama smash. And maybe, if we're lucky, can we get some kind of a nice finishing shot from you, Joltin Joe? Ooh, we're awful close to being able to finish it on this shot. Awful close in one shot. And we delivered. Look at that. Max damage kill because of the shredding. Very, very good. Now we got a bunch of sectoids, and there's that drone laying out. Yeah, the drone's down. So what have we got left? What have we got left? 3 sectoids left. So we do have definitely floaters to worry about. I am a little... Well, no, that could very well burn apart and blow away. I'd hate to be totally exposed on this. So maybe what I do is just get you, Fred, over to some cover and get everybody else on Overwatch that can for the potential. Of course, then they're going to be focused on Serena big time. At least she's in full cover. But the potential advance of the sectoid. So Fred, let's get you right here. Not comfortable pushing together or pushing forward yet on any kind of run and gun. Not with the beginning of a swarming mission. So let's get everybody else. In fact, just in case you get vision somehow, we'll even put you on Overwatch and get everybody else overwatched as we wait for these guys to move towards us. Or are they going to chicken away? And let's see if this cover explodes. I see some mind meld. And there's the floaters we heard. One down.
Negative down.
Another one coming up, and 2 down. A big old alloy cannon shot. Now we got some buffed up sectoids working on us. Serena Williams, Psy Panic, are you strong enough for this? No. Well, just hunker in full cover, and that's not such a bad thing, is it? So I think there's still another floater or 2 up above. 2 floaters and 3 sectoids. So we're going to have some floaters trying to surprise us off the roof. Let's see what options we might have. We don't really have a lot of vision. With Serena having panicked, we lost our vision on these guys over here. So we may just have to try to position ourselves to overwatch like crazy against these advancing enemies. Another option would be just to fire a rocket on some sectoids. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to play the Overwatch game. We're going to hope. I'm a little nervous about Fred's position right here. But do we dare move forward on these sectoids? Or maybe we just hunker there. Although I hate not having the alloy cannon. You saw how good that was on Overwatch. If those floaters try flying over the top. I think we'll just hold where we are with everybody on Overwatch. Except Martina, just in case some big surprise comes at us, we'll steady you, Martina. Everybody else, Overwatch, all around. We got an opportunist, we got some good Overwatch, I think, where I feel comfortable doing this. See if the floaters rush and charge as they are bound to do. There's one. Oh, we didn't bring him down. Out of all that, 1 tick left. Yeah. Well, that means the next one that comes around the corner is free to do whatever he wants. And there he is. Is that a single move? Double move. He panicked. Thank goodness for that. We can take care of him with Fred. But we're open to shots. Yeah, you're still panic suppressed. We got these guys moving up. Now we're going to have some shots on the sectoids. Looky, 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 looky. Fred, I think I'm going to run you with the alloy cannon over here. You'll be out of the line of sight of the sectoids, and you should be able to just take care of this floater all by your lonesome. Let's get it done.
I'm rolling.
Big explosion and 1 dead floater. Now we can also bring you back into your position probably. And I still don't think you get any view from there, but then if you don't get any view from there, hopefully that means they don't get any view. Why don't we just play it safe and have you even a little bit farther back, just so we don't get any cheap hit, cheap shot at you. And you'll still be close enough if for some reason they go suicidal out here.
On my way.
And we got to do some saving of Serena. We only got 53% shots. We did not steady. That's not great. I guess that means you, Christina, you're up near the front, and maybe, is there any way we can blow, let's hope we can blow away the sectoid tables without blowing away our own table. Let's see if that's a possibility here.
Grenade out.
Looks like a very good possibility. All of a sudden we have some shots, and we're going to start it off with you, DiMaggio, right here. Nice kill shot. Nice kill shot. Of course, it is just a sectoid, right? Just. Rapid fire is probably not going to be that good at that distance. We could suppress right on back. We could do a flush. move to try and break that suppression. Not that a panic suppression right there is all that worrisome. Wouldn't it be nice though if we could somehow get, see that busted away, didn't it? Wouldn't it be nice if we could get some kind of line of sight that would flank? So maybe what we'll do is we'll try breaking that suppression with a little flush, get some damage going. What kind of odds do we have? 72? That's not so bad. What about rapid fire? What kind of, oh, that's bad. We're going with the flush, see if we can break some suppression and get this guy moving with some damage.
Flush him out.
Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Unfortunately, probably out of range of just about everybody else. He's standing butt naked out there, depending on the angle you're looking at. Boy, oh boy. So I guess we're gonna take a look at some more Overwatch for these guys advancing on us. I just don't have the cover to move up and support right now. We got a nice full cover table potentially over here, but Putin couldn't get there. He couldn't make it that far. I don't think I have anybody who has the range to make it that far. We do have a command ability available, but nobody that could quite get inside there to do anything worthwhile as far as I know. So we're just going to have to sit back and hopefully the not so smart sectoids are going to run towards us and not do any damage, and hopefully we can survive in full cover. Although if they run far enough forward to try and get us in half cover, we'll mow them down. That's the plan. That is the plan.
Moving to Overwatch.
We're going to have to start worrying, and we will definitely steady again just in case that miscellaneous unknown freak pod moves in towards us. Now we got another mine fray. We can get a little damage on you in your weakened state. Yeah, I figured we would. They're just going to keep picking on you, Serena. We're going to have to find a way to move forward on these guys. Oh, the thin men are coming. They're coming into the wall of Overwatch, and I think Fred is in danger. Ooh. Damage, but these are strong thin men. If that alloy cannon didn't take him out. Miss, Fred, how can you miss so much? So we got thin men galore coming down into our midst. Isn't it interesting that we have a nice little vehicle to maybe explode over here with thin men all around? Shall we give that one a shot and see how many thin men survive? I like the idea of that one.
Oh, Lady Dre.
Teach them to go into our rear midst unannounced. Goodbye. Who do we got left? We got the one in the back. Fred, do you even have any ammo left? No alloy cannon ammo left. But guess what? You do have enough power with the Gauss auto pistol to get the job done, I do believe. I think rather than run right up to him, we'll just run far enough to get a flank and take him out with the Gauss auto pistol.
Heading there now.
And we're going to have to find a way to get you reloaded. Ooh, only 91%. No, 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 no. You better hit. All right, Serena. You actually are not panicked. Of course, you have some negative traits on you. You're probably disoriented. You probably don't have much of a shot. But guess what you can do? You can get hollow targeting applied. That's what you can do. So let's take a shot. So we just use the little pistol to make that happen. All we need is hollow targeting on the closest one. Or let's take a look at who we got. Do we? Ah, out of ammo. Reload time.
Ready to rock.
He's gonna get rid of the Overwatcher in the back. Ah, that's good. Lock and load. Gotta be aware, gotta do a refresh on all my skills before we get going. Lock and load is in place. Shall we? Let's try and increase those odds. You have a shot on the guy in the back, Serena. We get a little hollow targeting applied to help out Joe DiMaggio. Oh, and a hit. Look at that. Oh, and a hit to boot. It's up to 68% now. Let's see if we can take out this guy. Just firing him. Did you notice all the pods? I'm thinking the roof's got to be clear by now. There were both those pod of floaters up there, pod of thin men up there, just charging over the roof into our wall of Overwatch. How nice was that? How nice was that? Okay, who do we got left? We got a little six. That's not a bad shot at all. Must be some executioner work going on here to get that up to 65%. Let's give it a shot. Vladimir. Ooh, I missed. Fortunately, we can get you reloaded. We're running out of ammo quickly. I think what we'll do is we'll use you as an overwatcher, Ruth, just so someone is. We do have overwatching from Tina Busty. Yeah, we'll keep, what's the, yeah, you don't have executioner. Crap odds, let's overwatch. And, whoa, we can run the flush again. It worked last time. Let's see if we can make it work again. Give it a shot, Kristin.
Come on out.
Oh, we made a move, but he missed right into Overwatch, which also missed. Oh, that was one lucky sectoid. One lucky sectoid. Is there another pod out there going to maneuver into us? No, he's going to run back to the same old cover. Ooh, 15. Look at that. Hits on, I think that was just a 15% shot to Tina. Woof. Tough, tough shot. Well, this is one little sectoid that's going to go away real fast. Let's do the holo targeting right here. It's only been 3 pods. How many enemies have we killed so far? Well, let's take it off there and find out. So we've killed 12. There's still probably for a swarming mission at least one more pod out there. Because it can be up to, yeah, it can be definitely higher up there. So I'm going to assume there's another pod. So I'm not going to push for a capture yet. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh well. Tina, after being, fortunately it's just an armor hit though, so good job Tina for hanging in there. Let's get the holo targeting going. First of all, no, I didn't want to reload. Why did I tap on that? I wanted the holo targeting. I guess we're going to take a less than desirable shot here with Joe DiMaggio, see if he can finish off this little old sectoid. We always got flush. Let's try the flush again though. No, not enough ammo for the flush, so we don't have the luxury of being able to do it. Let's reload.
Rack that bang.
Little executioner. This time 2 shots at 65. That's the way to go. Okay, we got our executioner going. It's time for a reload, and as I suspected, there is another pod out there. I think to take on this other pod, I may go for the high ground this time. We got to listen for some sound cues also to hear what kind of enemies we may have out there. So if you're reloaded, we got to find, okay, who do we have shots? I think I want to get you reloaded.
Good to go.
We definitely want to get reloaded here, but with your main weapon.
Let's rock.
Why don't we steady you? And we will overwatch. Have at least somebody overwatch. They've been really wandering into us, haven't they? I really want somebody on Overwatch, but I went to steady, sorry. Didn't notice it popped over to you, Martina. Let's reload.
I'm ready.
And yes, they're a wandering. But are they active? They aren't quite active yet. So it looks like a bunch of seekers. This potentially could be the last pod. Now unfortunately this is all a mechanical pod, so there ain't going to be no captures on this one. It doesn't look like we're going to have sight. We know where they are, strangely enough. We just don't have the ability to do any captures. So maybe what we can do to activate them is throw the battle scanner out, get a little Joe DiMaggio action going on these guys. Let's kind of keep the scan in our direction. We'll still activate some vision on them, but as they rush towards us, they shouldn't be able to cloak too much. Let's hope. That should mean Joe can see. There we go, Joe DiMaggio. You can see him now. I don't know how many hit points. I can't focus on the strongest one. Let's take this first seeker right here, see what kind of damage you can do. Or better yet, rather than start the action with you, let's start the action with a shredder rocket and do some real damage on these guys.
Rockets away. Contact.
Wow, you even got the one in the back, Martina. Are you open for a retaliatory shot by this guy? No, no itchy trigger finger. Joltin Joe, you are the one to take off the final shot. Is that the only one that's left? Yes, it's the only one that's left, and very well, the last one on the map. Let's just finish her off.
Confirmed. We nailed it, Commander.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Cursed mountain is over. They're the ones that were coming around the mountain off the roof and into our wall of Overwatch, and that was good enough to take care of this mission in Tambisa, South Africa. 17, excellent. I don't think, even though we had some hits on us, nobody took more than armor hits, so we should be in good shape. Nice way to say we aren't going to let you walk all over us. Last mission was an aberration.
If all our missions go as well as this one did, the aliens don't stand a chance.
Nice promotion for Martina and Ruth Maserati Hertz. Very, very good on both accounts. Good job, team. We lost a number of Seeker corpses, unfortunately, so that's potential more alloys that we could have gotten, but with Martina exposed, I felt that was just... didn't want to risk taking any more kills or hurts. Now, on that end, maybe I'm a little touchy still, whereas maybe I should have goaded them into coming for us. Maybe I could have moved Martina out of that exposed position before shooting with Joe DiMaggio to try and gain more of the alien alloys that I could have gotten from those Seekers. So in hindsight, maybe I'm acting a little gun shy based on the prior mission also. We'll see if we can gain that confidence back so I don't make those kinds of decisions and try to maximize our alloys, because we have noticed alloys are coming a little tougher these days for what we need them for.
We will be in touch, Commander.
All right, credits. We still have 117 credits gained for that mission. How are the hangars looking? We'll be okay in North America soon enough. What have we caught as the cost? Interceptor cost is back to 150, so we'll hopefully look at maximizing our gains there. Do we have anything we need to build right away? Sorry, it's been a tiny bit since we've played. Is there anything left for repair? No. There's our last 2 days more for our last alloy cannon, our second alloy cannon. Facilities. We're excavating to get some more power because we definitely need more power, so that's in progress. Foundry. Do we have any foundry projects that I want to look at saving up for? Shaped armor. Potentially. UFO countermeasures. Potentially. Rapid healing of personnel. That sure sounds nice. Advanced surgery, but that's 600, and we still need stasis tanks and alien surgery. penetrator weapons. There's one where we need alloys if we want to have some powerful weapons against the air game. So no, nothing right there right now that we're going to be able to do anything. And let's take a quick look at any items we can build. I think we're looking okay here at the moment. I was almost thinking about a Gauss strike rifle, just in case we have that flanking marksman kind of use for it on one of our scouts. I don't know if it's worth the cost for the amount of times I'd be able to use it, so it looks like we're okay there. Any armor we need? Oh, looking okay there. We do have enough for another Kate laser cannon. I think that's where I've decided we're going to spend our bucks right now. Solidifying that air game. We got some mechs coming up. 13 hours, 4 days. I'm definitely going to want to start building up for that. But we're going to do one more expense on our air game and then start focusing a little more maybe on the mechs. All right, let's get back out there. What is our research that we're researching right now? Oh, it's another autopsy. That'll be done really quick and we'll move on from there. So let's start scanning. First, there we get some, we're starting to get some workshop rebates. That's why I'm starting to build more workshops now for some of these big alloy heavy projects we have so we can start getting rebates on them.
Commander, you should take a look at this.
Ooh,
We've just
map
detected a
of Earth.
massive new contact. We're picking up an enormous power signature. Whatever it is, it must be fully loaded. We should expect heavy resistance.
Oh, and now that's a new one. Fully loaded, expect heavy resistance. Holy smokes, do we have a terror mission on our way, or do we have something worse on our way? Let's take a peek and see if we can figure out what it is. Now we're going to go defensive and just take a peek on this one.
Engaging bogey.
Oh
Disengaging.
yes, we have not seen one of those yet. We have not seen one of those yet, and so hang on real quick. I'm going to pause real fast as I take a peek exactly what that kind of alien spacecraft could mean for us. Hold on just a sec. All right, we're back and we're looking at one of two with that profile. It's a battleship or an assault carrier, so we could be looking at a terror mission coming into town. We'll just continue to let it do what it's going to do, and then we'll just have to react because we do not have the firepower to bring that one down in any way, shape, or form. We got our Berserker autopsy. Let's get in there. Interceptor order has arrived in North America, so our air game is starting to solidify a little bit, but not for a battleship. Let's get in there to research and get a new research project going. Combat stims available, neural dampening or damping available, mech close combat project available. Slow on the Illyrium project, or do we go on this one up here? Do we do alien operations? Let's work on Illyrium first. 11-day project. Now let's get back out there and see what that battleship has in store for us.
Contact detected.
That's the Nap of Earth Large. Now he's over. See, I think it was we first had contact. Let's go find Nap of Earth. It's going to land large. We aren't going to shoot down, so we will. Well, let's scramble to take a peek, see if it's the same thing or if it's something different.
We're in pursuit.
Now
We
it's
lost
something
the
different,
bubble.
so we may just have a new mission ahead of us. Let's just leave it, let it happen, see what happens first. Heading towards Egypt. Nope, leaves. So it could have been a bombing run. We don't know. We can get 2 scientists for some Illyrium here. I think we have enough Illyrium at the moment, so let's dispatch. And both of those aircraft probably on bombing runs. I imagine if I go in, I may see some slight increased panic from bombing runs on map of Earth activity like that. But we are not equipped to go up against those big ones, the big boys.
Contact detected.
Oh, but we got a high, medium high, and this one we will go against. And let's see, we'll not go with it. We're going to go all the way with our laser cannon. I think what we'll do is we'll take Skipper Darwin up on a balanced mission and see what we can do on this medium. See if we can keep him from shooting down a satellite.
Enemy is padlocked. Closing on target.
We need some hits. Doggone it.
Taking heavy fire. No joy here.
We did not manage to hit a thing on this one. We're going to bring up another aircraft to see if we can't do a little more.
Contact detected.
I'm still going with balance with Midas, see if he can get the Midas touch, unlike Skipper, who managed to skip all his shots, skip all his hits. Maybe we can help out with a little aiming module.
We have eyes on the bandit. Nearing strike range.
Track a little longer. So far we're holding up. Can we bring him down? Uh-oh, we're gonna board.
Disengaging.
Okay, what are the odds, ladies and gentlemen, that we can bring this sucker down? I think I'm going to,
Contact detected.
for better or worse, I tend to have the habit of overcommitting my aircraft, and that's why I get into trouble. But we're going up with Flipper on defensive mode and see if we can't bring down this medium and not take too much damage.
Bangs out. Approaching target now. Get eaten up here.
Alien crew moving at the flash site. Boy, we paid a price for bringing down that medium, but we brought it down. The UFO class was unidentified. So actually this is why we couldn't tell exactly how well we were doing against this. This is a size of medium we haven't faced before, and it was a little tougher as we can tell. So their air game is stepping up, and our game is now hurting again in Africa. We're going to send out a team to take on this crashed medium. So hang on, I'll be right back as we pick out the team. Alright everybody, we're back with the team we're going to take out on this mission, and since it's an unidentified medium that we shot down, I decided to err a little bit on the side of caution and take maybe a higher level of quality of troops than I might normally, just because I don't know exactly what kind of medium we've shot down. So I figured I'd play it safe, as I'm prone to do lately ever since losing a soldier recently. We have Commanding Officer Chelsea, Scout Herzog as our medic. She's also taking an extra clip of ammo as backup as a suppressor. We got Boris Boom Boom Becker. He's got his alloy jacketed ammo. He's our big Overwatch build specialist, I believe. So he should be able to help us out. Alexis Teach It Drag, never a bad thing when she's along on the mission. Extra ammo due to the low amounts that is carried on that weapon, and a little extra aim and crit chances with her bipod. Winston Bulldog Churchill as long as our assault, and the basic ammo there, the breaching ammo that helps out that big alloy cannon that he carries. Professor Sebastian Professor Jeski is our scout. He has concealment available. Hopefully we can put it to good use to help us out. He has our lone flashbang. And I don't believe I brought any chem, so I guess if we end up having a capture, we'll have to rely on the flashbang. We only have a one charge engineer anyway along with us, so captures won't be our biggest focus. Muriel Mia Ham is our gunner. She's got a scope, so she doesn't necessarily always have to suppress, and she's got her armor-piercing ammo to go along with it. Trevor T-Bone Hertz, he gets a promotion on this one to gunnery sergeant, so let's pick that out. And I think he may be my first Rocketeer to get this high, because I don't remember having to pick between these before and yet, but we're going shock and awe. We're helping his rockets get better, so what's better than having an extra rocket, right? And finally, who have we got left? Tamir Shalom Busty. He is kind of a more of a defensive-oriented engineer for us. He's got a couple smoke grenades. He will bring his arc thrower, even though he doesn't have the repair function. We'll at least get a one-shot chance if a perfect opportunity presents itself. Let's get out there and see what this mission's going to look like.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast. It looks like we got lucky. The alien crash site is in a remote area, away from any major city centers. We should get down there and secure the site ASAP.
All right, we got lucky because it's shot down and it won't have as big a crew, I hope, as the landed. This is a medium that didn't come identified as exactly what kind of medium, so I'm not exactly sure, but we should be able to handle this. All right, Operation Silent Breath. Appreciate you all hanging out with me for this episode. Shoot me a like, hit subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and we'll see you again for the next mission, Operation Silent Breath. See if we can take out this shot down UFO. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky.